We're going to come up with the hands, so arms up. And this time what I'd like you to do is just pull back your hands here so that your palms are facing me. And now make a fist and drop the wrists down. So palms up, wrists down. And I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see that a bit more clearly. So you see that my arms here are at shoulder height, if possible. And then from here, getting nice and tall, and then palms up, and then wrists down. Palms up, wrists down. So for this, keep going with this. So the elbows are straight, just in your own time, just breathing naturally for you. Feeling the stretch down the forearms, outside as you drop the wrists down, insides of the forearms as you push the palms out. Breathing. And now allow your arms just to drop down, give them a little shake out. Okay. Arms up again. And this time I want you just to grab one of you, just grab below your elbow. So anywhere, you can see here where I'm grabbing on. Anywhere, somewhere below your elbow though. What we want to do here is just to isolate what's going on with the wrist. Often when I ask people to do wrist circling, any kind of wrist movements, they move the elbow or the shoulder as well. So by holding on to one of the hands, you can really work on isolating the wrist so it's the wrist that's actually moving for you. So for this now, just make a fist and just move your wrist around very slowly in a circle. Just making a circle in one direction, doesn't matter which way, because we're going to change in a second. Nice and slowly, breathing normally, feeling deep into the wrist joint. This is a fabulous exercise for anybody who's got any kind of arthritis, carpal tunnel syndrome, any kind of pains in the wrist area. You can feel my wrist clicking right now as I'm doing this. Now change direction. Keeping the shoulders down, nice and relaxed. And then change hands. So making a fist, circling. And again, you might find that you have more flexibility in one side than the other. This is a really great way to discover where you're more flexible and where you're not, and any differences you have between the right and the left side. And eventually, with practice, you might find that those differences even out a little bit. But for those of you who've got any kind of injuries or carrying any kind of injury or damage to any joints from any arthritic conditions, any kind of muscular conditions, then you might find that they don't even out, but you can gain some improvement from this. And you'll notice as you do this that you're also using a lot of the muscles in the forearms as well. So it's really working not just the joints and oiling the joints, but it's also working with the muscles. So any of you, or if you know anyone with fibromyalgia or any kind of muscular conditions, it can be very helpful for that too. So again, just shaking out the arms, shaking everything out. Okay. Last one now. This is the fun one. This is the one I teach to children. So if anyone's got children, show them this one. They think this is great. So holding out the hands in front of you. And what I'd like you to do, keeping them up at shoulder level. Again, just breathing normally. Make a fist and then spread your fingers as far as they'll go. Make a fist and spread. Okay? So just keep going like that. And what we're going to do now, keeping the arms up, shoulders down though, nice and relaxed, keeping that length in the back of your neck, and I want you to start to speed things up a little bit. Okay, so just gradually increasing the pace, faster and faster and faster. So you're going as fast as you can, and what you'll start to feel is really kind of burniness in the forearms. You really feel the forearms working more than your hands, but everything, just keep going for as long as you can. And then relax everything down and shake out the arms.